to another episode of Road to William. I got my special guest here, my cousin. You've seen her on the show. You've seen me on her show. Ashley from I Be Ballin'. Say what's good, Ash.
What up? It's your girl Ashley. I be ballin' from the I be ballin' basketball show on YouTube. So go check that out. NBA, WNBA, you heard me. And me and my cuz, we just love TV shows and movies, and we be reviewing them.
hmm We're gonna be reviewing The Shy. Um, that I like this photo. Papa's in it, but he got cut off. But he is in the photo. But let's dive into it. Where this is mid-season finale. This isn't the complete finale, but they did leave us off with a really big hit cliffhanger. But before we do that, I'm gonna let the guests go first, and you tell me thus far, how do you feel about this season?
This season. Well, this season is very interesting. Very, very interesting. Duda. Let's start with Duda. He's gonna get got. It's just a matter of time, and it's a matter of who's gonna do it. He's like the devil, so we want to stop the devil out, Kurt Franklin style. But Papa, let's start. Let's go with Papa. Let's go down the line. Papa, he's a sweet fella, dating an older girl. And his dad, unfortunately, the pastor died, and I was like, I kind of knew it was gonna happen, especially when he was in the pulpit saying these lines you gotta watch out. He was gonna get got. It was the writing on the wall, and so now it's like what Papa's gonna do. And I think he's gonna honor him. The Tyreek looking fella over there. Everyone, they called him the evil Tyreek. That was bad. I don't think he's Tyreek, right? I think he just needs a good role model because, working for Duda, it's not the way. Just go to school like your girlfriend been doing. Kevin, I like how it's drama free. He's dating Maisha, the rapper. Video games. I remember, parents be like, stay off those video games. Well, now, people getting paid for it. The girl that's getting on my nerves, Jacob's girlfriend.
Jemma.
Yeah, she's so annoying this semester, and it didn't used to be this way, but every scene she's complaining, and she's not smiling, and she's blaming her mama for her problems, and she's mad at Jacob, and it's like, maybe y'all should have just stayed friends.
Oh, you mean Kevin's sister. You said Kevin's sister, right?
Yeah, the girl that's dating Jacob. Oh no, Jemma is the manager. Yeah. Yeah, she's kind of annoying too. Why are they annoying? I don't know. So I just think her worst season, of her life, I think, was when she got kidnapped. So I'm thinking you should just be happy you're not kidnapped, and maybe you should just calm down with the whole Jacob thing. Stop being mad. I just think she needs to calm down. I'm glad she's going to therapy. Black people need therapy. It used to be a stigma in the community, but now more people are getting, it's still a stigma, but more black people are going to therapy and talking about it. But, Jemma, the girl that, the manager, I don't know why she don't want to go to school. She's the smartest one out of all the group. I don't know why she's turned off of school lately. But she wants to be a manager. I already knew she was gonna sleep with that rapper girl. And It's like, why are you cheating on, your boyfriend? You know, you should just, but it kind of is like temptation, choices, decisions. But it's a lot of drama. But lastly, I want to talk about Iman. Iman said he wasn't going to miss. You missed every bullet, and Duda was just laying on the ground, and you still missed. And it's like, and you're the one that got shot. You're the one that had the gun with all the bullets. You're the one that got shot. Now you're not talking. And it's like, dude, you had all those bullets, and you missed. You didn't even graze them. And it's like, I do like Lynn Winfield. She's playing the bad. Ever since, what's love got to do with? No. A thin line between love and hate. Yeah, she's been playing a lot of villain roles. I think I'm talking too much. Go ahead, cuz. I need my sweet tea.
Yeah, this season has been like really it's been good. I feel like all the characters are being more developed. They're being more you're kind of seeing more of a light um in their world. Everybody kind of gets a shine. I feel like the only one who doesn't really get too much of a shine is their background, but we already know her background is Maisha, but they kind of introduced how her life was in the beginning of the Shy. But I think, I feel like they're playing a little bit of, and I think why they're getting compared, Bakari and Tariq, is because this season specifically has been, it's giving like the last season of Power. Remember where everybody's like, who's gonna kill Ghost? Who's gonna kill? It's giving like, who's gonna kill Duda? Like, everyone has some type of anger toward him about something. Somebody has a problem with him, and he's like the big boss. And so, and people are like, we want to spin off of Duda. I'm like, oh my gosh, everybody wants to spin. But Duda, you know, he's playing that role like, and that's my rice going off. Hold on.
Oh, some rice. Okay. Stir it up, stir it up, stir it up.
Yeah, that was my rice cooker. But yeah, so Duda, it reminds me of Wesley Snipes up in New Jack City. You know, he's giving like, he don't care who it is, old, young, he gonna serve to whoever. I feel so bad for Jacob's dad, Darnell, because he's trying to save his son from, this man who he's probably run into in his past and probably was the big bully of his past. Now he's trying to stand up for his son, like, well, nobody stood up for me, I'm gonna stand up for my son. And he get played. I'm like, oh my, like, Darnell, he was like, look, I want you to leave my son alone. And, Duda's like, well, why don't you work for me? And that's how he grabs his people sometimes. Like, well, he sees a weakness and he gonna attack. He gonna be like, okay, well, how about this? I lay off on Jacob and you work for me. Like, and he's like, nah, here's the money. And it hurt his soul when Duda looked at the money and was like, well, this half of it, like, oh my God.
Oh my goodness.
Like, oh, that was probably everything they had. That's not enough. Like, he's really playing into the devil, like, nothing's ever gonna be enough. You know what I mean? And that's all Darnell had. But he was like, no, I basically want your soul, So now Darnell's wrapped in. Jacob's not, like, out the game now. Because he even said to Darnell, like, I'll go easy on him. You're still not. Now you all in this. Now everybody in the situation. Jacob has been pissing me off this entire season because he's making terrible business moves. He's making terrible moves in general in life. You gonna put a gun out on this man, and he could have killed you right then and there. Okay. You done called Duda before you and Amon. I forgot. I was trying to remember their names, but you and Dude go over there, and Trig already told y'all, don't do it. You need to do this with a plan. And they like, no, we gonna handle it anyway. I'm like, y'all, and he was like, y'all not even from the streets. Trig was like, just because you tall don't make you gangster. I was like,
Yeah.
and it showed, like, y'all ego is doing the most, okay? And people were mad at Keisha because she went behind Jacob's back and was talking to I forgot dude's name. Nook. She went behind, and Nook was trying to get back in that sack, but she was like, no, this ain't that. I'm just saying, like, don't let my dude get involved. And he like, well, I don't have a say, like, and so everybody's scrambling. He's killing people. I mean, Duda doesn't respect even his own team. Nook, we don't know who killed the pastor, but one of them did it. And Nook was like, well, I killed the pastor for you. Duda's like, yeah, but now we got another body on our hands. So it's like, now y'all done killed him for nothing. And speaking of the pastor, Papa, I liked when Jake was talking to Papa like, hey, you don't have to follow in your dad's footsteps. You don't have to do every single thing your dad has said. Like, you still have to live your own life. Do you want to honor him? Yes. But you're not even, you're feeling bad, like, about not, you're feeling bad about not being able to, heal things between you and your father. You guys left on a bad note. So now you feel like you owe it to your father. But I feel like if they didn't have left on a bad note, then would he have still felt that same way? Maybe. I don't know. But Papa, I think he gonna have to find himself. I think he's gonna break at some point because he's not really grieving. Like, he's sad, but I don't think he's like dealing with it properly.
I feel like Bakari was grieving and crying more, I think, than Papa.
Mm-hmm.
And that wasn't even really his dad, but
right. And I didn't think it was fair for Papa to be like, well, he was my dad, not yours. But your dad brought him in, and he even said, well, you're just as much as part of this family. That means he done got adopted in. That's your adopted brother, and everything. Plot twist is Nook is realizing that Papa's mom probably was there when they killed the husband, because Papa's mom used the same reference that Duda used when they were back at that bar or that hangout spot they be at. And I'm like, was she also there, but we couldn't see her? Like, because she picked up the same, like, chess reference. They were referencing a chess or whatever. And she was like, you got one of your pawns to do it or whatever. When he tried to say I didn't kill him. But Nook turned around like, oh yeah, like, y'all basically messing up. Everybody's being dumb this season. Jacob, he don't need to be in the streets. He need to stay running a business or sell it. He was better off selling the stuff to Duda versus joining them. Like,
that's true. He was doing good on his own,
right.
was it called Smokies? Well, why he had to go get Duda? Sometimes, you know, people want to get richer, but sometimes it's at a cost. So you should just stay to your 9 to 5 grind.
And that's what um, Kevin's other sister, what's her name? I forgot her name.
What on the beat? What on the beat? What on the beat?
Is it the girl behind you? The one that plays video games?
She play video games too.
Is that the sister you're talking about?
Yeah, the girl behind me.
The one that's dating Bakari?
Yeah, Bakari's girl is like, you know, why are you doing this? He's like, I'm trying to stack up my money. And she's like, and then what? Like, you don't even have a plan. Like, you just stacking up money for no reason. Like, so you always gonna be up under him because you don't have a plan after. Her brother is like, don't get mixed in with him. He gonna start asking you to do favors and all that. She's like, well, I ain't gonna do it. Now you got a whole bunch of guns in your closet. Your brother been through this game. Vic Mensa been through this already. He said, I know how these dudes work. Here you go, holding a whole bunch of stuff. You don't even know what's in the bag because you were like, I don't want to know. That's worse. If you would have said what's in the bag and he would have said it, you would have been like, take that out the house. But now you really don't know. So, and you know Kevin's mama is nosy, you know. She done got a daughter that got kidnapped, her son got emancipated. She gonna be all up and through that house. What are y'all doing? Okay? She gonna find them guns. And this is what I think. I predict that, so remember, they were following Trigg, Luke James. They was following him. Not following him, but they went to his office and was like, look, either you gonna confess or we gonna figure it out and you gonna have to go to jail. Like, and he decided not to say anything, but I think they've been watching him and who he's associated with. So if he's been around all of y'all, you holding these therapeutic groups, that means they know who's in your circle. Okay? They following everybody. Everybody getting followed. And dude from I know y'all probably like, what is wrong with y'all when not saying Rashad. What? He needs to break up with homegirl. I'm sorry. I get it. She upset. Y'all are not compatible. Okay? She making you watch Devil Wears Prada. No. That is not the girl for you. Okay? And don't think you got a chance with the other lady. She not even thinking about you. Because remember he sent that text?
Yeah, they didn't even show us when they cheated, you know? So I was like, what? What's going on?
They did a little bit, but that was last season. They showed it a little bit, but it was so little that I forgot about it. I was like, oh, they had to recap it for me to even remember that. And I'm like, you over here lusting over some chick who wouldn't even give you a time of day? You have no job. You're a felon. And she's not looking at you. She's looking at these dudes that got something. The only reason she was looking at Trigg was because he was running for office. She wants the high potential dudes, okay? That's why she talking to Jemma's dad, okay? She not looking at you. So, and you over here she is a good woman. She is, right? Whatever. But y'all are just not, it's not clicking. You trying to force something, okay?
She seemed older than him too, like.
Yeah, it's not working, okay? And she gonna say get rid of those guns right now, tonight. Because he was like, I'll get rid of it in the morning. She was like, no, now. At night in Chicago? Are you crazy? I think, and this is just a prediction, I think one of them detectives are following them. and they probably saw him walk this mysterious bag over to Bakari's house. Now they looking at Bakari. Okay, what's this? Where's this bag going? He just got arrested. Okay, so they probably owe him a little bit. Now he taking it to Kevin in them house. Okay, now y'all trailing this random bag. What is it? So if they ever need a reason to come get a warrant or anything, they gonna be like, we saw this mysterious big bag late at night go to y'all house by a suspect we're looking at. Great. Now everybody's screwed. I think somebody gonna get caught up, and somebody think Trig's girlfriend is gonna not snitch, but they think, well, yeah, kind of. They think she's working for the FBI or something. But I'm like, I don't know. She's a journalist, but I don't think she's behind
I
it.
don't think so. No.
I don't know. People hate on her.
Right.
They're hating on her anyways because she's trans. Because that's what they say in the comments. They're like, I'm tired of this story. Oh, well, it's going to keep...
You said, oh, well.
Like, what are we talking about? It's life. It's part of life. You guys just want a cookie cutter. No, go watch another show, okay? But she's telling Trig, don't do anything crazy. We're here. You're trying to build a family. Just stay at home. And he's like, he know how to work her and shit. Like, oh, okay, I'm gonna go take a shower. And she all like, hey, go take a shower. He was
not listening.
he the mayor? He ain't no more. When he put that black hoodie on, he was like, he said, oh my gosh. When he found out they were in the hospital, he was like, what did y'all do? Like, Jacob's like, I don't. And Jacob's so stupid. He had on the same outfit then when they went to the shootout. I'm like, what are y'all doing? What are y'all doing?
Why would you call Duda?
Yeah.
Now you in trouble.
This is the time we're gonna meet. He's not thinking nothing. He's thinking off rip. He gonna know it's them. Because when he was like, where are they? Where are they?
And you're not even showing. You at the hospital.
He saw the car pull up. He's like, oh, here they are. But then you don't see their face. So then you're like, well, maybe it's not them. You gonna know if you gonna put 1 and 2 together. Okay? You meet up at the exact same time that you said you were gonna be there. And then it's a shootout. Come on. You might as well call the cops.
Oh my goodness.
Now you're gonna put your mom in danger. Your dad is in danger. Your family, your girlfriend, your kids. You think they not gonna go after y'all family? And y'all both got the same family. Jacob's baby mama is with the dude you went to the shootout with. And you think she's not gonna blame Jacob? She already can't stand you. She half don't like Jacob, okay? She just liked him because he gave her that car. That's it. She don't like him. And Lynn, and I was upset at Lynn's character, but I'm like, but that's the characters they have her play, okay? They have her play evil. The only evil character she didn't play was in Greenleaf. That was the only one, okay? But she's more like denying the fact when Tiffany was like, he told me what you told him to do. What are you talking? I'm like, Tiffany, why are you talking to her? You don't know her from a can of paint. And you going to discuss something you probably shouldn't even have said to her. Now you got a target on your head because you going to talk because you just talked.
And Lynn Whitfield had the nerve to say, this is your fault. You're the one that told your son to handle it. And why are you yelling at your son in a coma or whatever he is in? So you're blaming Tiffany for what you ordered your son to do. And now you're yelling at Iman, Iman Shepard's character. And he is unconscious. It's like, what?
And I don't think that's his uncle. I think that's his doggone daddy. Let's call a spade a spade. You not going to, I get it, okay? Your siblings passed, you are angry. But if that was the love of your life, you gonna go harder. If that's your baby daddy. I mean, people go hard for their siblings all the time. obviously they do. I mean, look at Tariq. You know, he's on a spin because somebody killed his sister. I get it, but it's who is his real daddy then? Like, why don't you get the real daddy to go get him? It's too heavy. It's too heavy. You have to. Why does he? You should do it. You the sister. If that's his uncle, you should do it. Cause she's like, I could do it. Then go.
Yeah.
Go do
You
it.
should have did it then.
And why would he do it if he don't even know that's his daddy? I would not do it if I found out that was my real daddy. Well, he should have told me he was my father. I'm actually mad at him. I'm actually more mad at him. Not at Duda. Duda actually been raising me in these streets. Like, what are we doing? Kevin's going off. People think it's gonna be a spinoff. But you know something they said, I followed their Instagram page and they said something slick. They said under Kevin's like page, his real page, they were like, when he said, I'm sorry, we're gonna get into that. But he was like, I'm leaving the Shy. The Shy commented and said, we're going wherever Kevin goes. So are y'all doing a spinoff or not?
Interesting.
Are y'all doing a spinoff or not?
Interesting.
Okay.
Would it be called LA Gaming?
Right. Like, what are we? Anyways, I'm like, I don't know why he's doing it. Maybe he wants to spread his wings and not be just known as that. I know he has a movie coming out with one of the dudes from When They See Us. I don't know his name. But they have a movie coming out, and they've been promoting that. And so I'm looking forward to that. But maybe he needed a break. I don't know what the decision was. We never know. We're probably never going to know.
Yeah.
Be more projects. It's like when dude from Family Reunion left, and we're like, well, what happened? But people are upset about this because Kevin is kind of like the main person.
Yeah. When they was doing that, from when they was little, I said, oh, look at them. They grew up on the show. They were babies. Oh. But yeah, sometimes when they leave the show, they don't be popping the way you would think. But sometimes they do. So you never know.
True. So hopefully he goes up. I mean, but yeah, I mean, I feel like why can't they do both? I never understood why it's like they gotta do, unless he's doing another show, I don't know, but
I don't know. Contracts? I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he wants to do something different, but Maisha, I think she needs to cut ties with Jemma because Jemma is gonna get distracted. And that girl is using her. And Jake already said she pimping you, which he ain't wrong. You just got 10K to give. What do you do? I'ma cash app you 10K. Here, go ahead, do your thing. What? Go get yourself a place. She's a player. She's new to this queer thing. Listen. Dating a stud. Listen, she about to be dating a stud. Studs, half of them are players, okay? And she dealing with a player. And she's so focused on the people around her, she's not focusing on herself. Oh, Kevin and Jake got a place. And the fact that she said, oh, you got us a place? He said, whoop, whoop, whoop.
I like that part.
He said, and I'm glad he did that. I thought he was going to cave in like, yeah, because, a lot of shows will do that. Like, okay, and then you're depressed and you don't know why. You're like, yeah, I never wanted us to live together. No, he was like, oh, pause, break, get out the car. We're not living together. This is my spot. Because he was never jealous of Kevin, but he was always like, I do want my own spot too. I'm like, he deserves it. But you getting a lot of Kevin's hand-me-downs, okay? He's got his girl. Now you got his woman. Okay.
Yeah.
Nah, now stay there, but then get your own spot for real. But I'm glad for Jake. He's gonna be in the design world. He's doing the clothing. Hopefully, he goes to design school. Maybe he'll go to clothing, design school or whatever. That'll be
good. With Kevin.
Go to LA with Kevin. Design clothes for Maisha. I don't know. He could start his own thing. But Jemma's seeing everybody succeeding. Kevin's going. He's following his dream. I don't know what she's doing. She ain't graduate yet, did she?
I don't think so.
She got a year left or something. But she's like, even if this music thing don't really pop right now, I'm still going to school, right? She got a plan. Jemma, the only one, like you said, I wouldn't say she's the smartest, but because she's making these foolish moves, okay? But
book smart, I meant.
But she has a good head on her shoulders. And I get her dad comes off as like he's old school. He wants her to go to college and all that. But I think mainly he knows, like, you don't have a plan. What are you doing? Like, yeah, take your butt to school. Somebody said she needs to go to the army. I'm like, y'all doing the most. But she need boot camp.
She's not going to be a good manager because usually the managers are the ones giving the artist money, not the other way around. The artist just gave you $10K and you're going to buy a house. You should use it for music,
Artists get signed, they trying to get money. They don't have the manager. Like, look, the manager is supposed to front the money. Hey, you ain't got it right now. I'm going to pay for the clothes, this, whatever you need, I got you. She ain't got not squat, okay? She just got, I don't even think that's her passion or her dream. I think she just was like clinging on to somebody else's and was like, hey, let me do that. Like, it's like, whoa, like, I didn't really ask you, but whatever. And now you get mad at her because, she not taking it as serious as you wanted to, but really you're mad at her because you're not popping like you thought it would. This is the music industry. You don't pop in a year. I don't care how long. Be serious. The only way you're popping that fast if you do have the money, because it takes money, right? It takes talent, but then it takes money, and you ain't got either because you don't even know about the business. At least go to school for the business of music.
Yeah,
like you can do that and still manage 2 artists. The fact that you have artists to manage is a blessing. Some people don't just call themselves a manager and don't even have artists. Okay, she's gonna be in for a rude awakening because that girl is playing her like a fiddle. And even her dad was like, "Where did you get this money from? I want to know too. Tell her." Because it's like a trick. Because
oh my God.
And then here go the girlfriend want to be a mama, play mama house. Oh, well, she's grown. No, you're a gold digger. You stay out of it, okay? You're a gold digger. You're the girlfriend. And the only reason she wants Jemma out the house so she can say daddy out loud. No. No, you got to bounce. She was like, daddy. And say that. Excuse you, lady? You're homeless. Where do you live at? Because you're just popping up out of nowhere. If anybody's involved in the FBI, it's her. Where are you coming from? And Jemma's acting just like her. It's the wrong person to groom her. Jesus. I mean, she's like, oh, let's go shopping. With whose money? Where do you work at? Where do you work? The daddy's paying for everything. So the daddy's just caught. He's whipped because he letting everything slide, skate, roll past him. Like, okay, fine. I get to be called daddy. At least I'm not losing both my girls.
I'm not losing both my girls.
What is wrong with him? Everybody is delusional this season.
I don't know.
You know what? And let's get back to Keisha. People are pissed at Keisha. They can't stand her. They like, is she pregnant? Because she's giving pregnant vibes. She mad, yelling, screaming, crying. I'm like, first of all, give her some grace. She was kidnapped. Okay? And that just don't go away, right? But don't blame your mother for being a mother, taking care of your being head ass. Because she's like, she wasn't there. She was paying the bills because your daddy left her, and you gave your daddy more respect.
Oh my goodness.
But your mom was crying every night. Hey, I know you were kidnapped, but in her mind, she was kidnapped too because her daughter's gone. Dead. Remember that scene where they thought remember they went because they were like, we think we found your daughter dead in the grass, and they went and it wasn't her. She thought you were dead at first, and you gonna sit here and be like, she gonna take her words and twist them, and she was like, you didn't want us.
That's not what she said. And the therapist, I don't know. It's like the therapist want her to have problems. The therapist wasn't helping to me.
The therapist wasn't helping at all. The therapist wasn't even a neutral ground. That's what the therapist was. The therapist is supposed to be neutral. It's supposed to be an understanding of both sides.
Yeah.
I don't know whose side she was on. I think she was on her own. I was just like, y'all need to be therapist. Like, you're not even diving into the important fact that she was kidnapped.
Yeah, I'm like, that's the most trauma thing you ever experienced. Not the mama not being there to watch you play track or something. I don't know.
And the fact that you have a kid yourself and you know how hard it is.
Yeah.
To take care of a child. And I think what the problem is, she's not getting that full effect because she only spent time with that kid by herself for like a few weeks. Remember, she was in the dorm and she was like, I can do this. And then she couldn't because the baby crying, they making loud noise because it's a dorm room. Okay.
Yeah.
And then she went right back to the mama house, but then she was like, no, I can't take this either. And then she jumped right over. She's been jump roping.
Yeah.
She hasn't really been doing the mother thing. The mom ain't have no jump ropes. It was just her by herself taking care of 2 kids. You're taking care of 1 in addition to 1, 2, because the dude you chose, he done got kids from the world. And you're like,
3.
Right. You're taking care of like 3 kids. Two of them ain't even yours. And and then
she just focused on the weed. Where is she mothering? I don't know.
Oh, who, Tiffany?
Yeah.
Oh, Tiffany, that's a whole nother story. Like, she just wants the bread, but I don't know. She's so self-centered because, like, her and the dude's mom is kind of alike. They're both self-centered. She just wants what everybody else got. She saw Jacob's car. She's like, ooh, I wish I had a car. Okay, then have your new boyfriend get it. That ain't got nothing to do with me. I got a car for when I pick up our kid, but that ain't got nothing to do with me. Okay, we divorced. But Keisha is she's too up in the air with it. Like, oh, we need money, but I don't want it from Duda, but okay, just this one time. No, you're in the house of Duda. That ain't your house, that's his. He was about to give up the house. Then you would really be mad. Why to move? This is our house. No, it's Duda's. Y'all didn't pay for it.
Oh my goodness. You shouldn't want a house then.
Stay in the apartment. Y'all was Gucci. Just get a bigger apartment. Like, what are we talking about? Now y'all got a house you can't afford. Kids that's not even yours. You're stressed.
More money, more problems.
More money.
And she got fired.
Yeah, you got fired because why were you leaving early? What is going on? Because Jacob is his own boss. Why he gotta run by a schedule? See, you need to move back in with your mama, with your baby. Okay, they got more than enough room now. Kevin gone. They'll be more than willing to help you with the baby. Okay.
Yeah, free daycare.
You left on your own. Y'all not even married. The mom tried bringing that up to her when they had the housewarming, and she was like, I know what I'm doing. Okay, fine, whatever. Then do you and be stressed.
You know who we didn't talk about yet? The 2 moms, Kevin's moms.
Yeah.
We didn't talk about what's her name that's talking to her ex. I think that might get messy.
It's gonna get messy, and she deserves it, because why is your wife cheating on you in the first place? She's like, oh, I thought you were cheating, so I cheated. You saw them sitting on a porch. You saw them sitting sitting on this last season. You saw them sitting on the porch with the homegirl head on her shoulder. You know Jacob's mom is not gay. What are you thinking? Now you go mess with Debrat. Okay? What is going on? Remember Debrat was the one she cheated with?
Yeah, the brat.
No, I know at this point, why are you talking to your ex and y'all kicking it? Are you insane? She said something. Dre said something to the ex. Oh, you know, she don't really get how, you know, gay relationships work. Don't involve us. We didn't. What you mean how they work? No, y'all were together. You were about to marry this lady. Why are y'all kicking it?
It's gonna, those old feelings might come up. Temptation.
Right, and then she gonna say something, I gotta fall back. Why are you falling back? Y'all friends. Friends don't fall back. What are you talking about? They gonna get caught. She gonna get caught up. And I think this other half of the season, it's gonna amp up times 10. What do you think is gonna happen to wrap things up? What do you think predictions of what is gonna happen next?
I do think someone's gonna get Duda, you know, and then it's gonna be like, who's gonna be the next double? But who's gonna get Duda? And Duda is gonna get revenge.
Oh yeah.
If I was Jacob, I would move to LA with Kevin, cause I don't know how you gonna hide. You know, you're in business with this man, you own money. He already know you in on it. You might have not shot the gun, but you in on it because you stupidly called him. But you know something? What I think is gonna happen? Nuke. I feel like Nuke. The camera's been on Nuke for a little bit, and I feel like Nuke is gonna do. He's gonna try. I think he's gonna turn on Duda.
Yeah.
I just have a feeling that he's tired of Duda, and we gonna see. Cause I don't think he's gonna want, you know, Keisha to get mad. He like, oh, I can't make no promises about, you know, protecting Jacob. But I think Nuke is the only way Jacob probably can survive. Somebody gonna have to be on the inside to help them take Duda out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cause how else they gonna do it? You know, yeah. I think it's gonna be an inside man, Denzel Washington.
Nuke
but yeah,
might be the best one up. At first, I was hesitant to say Nuke was gonna be like the next Duda, but he's showing more like leadership, right? Like the other guy, I forgot his name. He's just like down to do whatever you tell him. Like, oh, I'll do it. It's like chill. It's like chill.
Wasn't he the one that Lynn Whitfield came to talk to? And he was like, I already work for Duda, but then Lynn Whitfield wanted him to work for her.
Yeah,
Wonder what's gonna happen.
Hard. He's too switchy sidey, and Nuke is more like at this point he don't really got too much to lose. He tried to get Keisha back. Keisha was like, I'm Gucci. He like, dang, I ain't got nobody by my side. He ain't got no family. He ain't got nothing. If Duda does go out, he would be kind of next, unless that dude, like you said, went to Lynn. He might try and take both of them out, you know. But I don't know. This next season is gonna be insane. I'm glad Lynn is on the list. I'm glad they're adding more characters. I think they can keep going. I think The Chi is one of those shows you can just keep going because it's talking about everyday life. It's, you know what I mean? Like there's always something you can talk about. But Jake, I hope he goes up. Maisha, her music oh my gosh. Maisha disappointed me in that studio, okay? I thought it was gonna give Star from Star, okay? You know when Star came for everybody, even dude in the wheelchair? I'm like, that's how hard you gotta go. Where you ribbing people in wheelchairs. Okay. She gave like she wanted to go there, but she didn't. You should have brought up the Jemma and Kevin thing. You should have went off. You didn't diss her. Now the other girl's gonna diss you crazy. And you gonna think you went hard. I think it's gonna be a disaster this next half of the season, but I'm ready for it. I'm disappointed that it won't be another episode. I'm like, just play it out. I don't like this break. I feel like we're in all over again.
What is the point of breaks? Just do it.
Just come on. You know, I don't know when they're coming back, but yeah, I think they could keep going with the show. Everybody wants the show to end because they don't have their favorite characters in it. Brandon and all them ain't in it, and all. They done got killed off. Ain't nothing we could do about it. Unless you say they faked their death, they not coming back. Okay, like we all know how this ends. Somebody got to go out, you know, and it could be Jacob, but then like it's like I don't think so because you don't want to kill off all the originals. This ain't Game of Thrones, okay? Like, but I think Bakari's gonna develop more, and he might be the one who becomes a preacher. We don't know because a lot of people was like, "Oh, Papa is gonna go down a spiral. He gonna get on drugs." And I'm like, no.
He still got his mama, you know.
Right, he still got his mom. I think she's gonna play an important role, and people thought the mom was gonna die because they was like, where did she come from? Like, I'm like, no, her role ain't as significant. It would be almost too easy to just pick out somebody we barely knew. They want you to be broken up about it.
You know who could be a next Duda? You know, she is a reality star, isn't she? And she was in that singing girl group, Duda's wife or ex-wife. What's her name? I forgot. But she's kind of mean too.
I was thinking that, and she was warning Trig about like, hey, don't say nothing. But I don't know whose side she on either. You know, I don't know whose side. Victor. I've been calling him Trig this whole time, but it's Trig now. Tracy. People think Tracy might kill Duda because you know they still be fooling around. And his most we forgot to bring up Tony from Girlfriends was in it.
Oh yeah, she was that because I was like, is that her? And then, yeah, it was her.
They say Duda's his weakness is women. Like if you notice, anytime women come around, he kind of like eases up. Like he confessed to Tony. I know that's not her name, but we call her Tony. He confessed to her like, yeah, I killed somebody. Why are you telling people? And then she was like, do you trust Victor? He was like, oh, he better not say nothing. You just told homegirl. So what? His biggest weakness is the women.
Well, that's how. What you say?
It's always gonna be the women. That's gonna be somebody. They're gonna have to work with a lady if they want to take him out. Because clearly these guys don't know what they're doing.
Sleep with him while he's taking a shower, kill him. Or while he's finished in bed, kill him.
Because that's what happened when he got caught with Tony. Because she was like, there's somebody here. He had no gun or nothing. He was like, what? Oh, she could have got you right there. What's going on? Great show. Keep it up. Lena Waithe's still behind the scenes. Yeah, I'm enjoying the season. I'm ready for it to come back, even though it just ended. We're sad to see Kevin go, but hopefully he comes back because they didn't kill him off. Like, good, so he still has a chance to come back. you know.
That's cool. That's cool.
But
Yeah. It's all about storylines for me. As far as I'm not really getting Miss Kevin. Sorry, I did like the kids growing up. I was like, oh, that's so cute. But for me, it's like storylines.
mhm,
You know, how can you build the good storylines? Because that's how you get cooked in. For me, it's like characters are gonna come and go. Um, don't create nothing boring, and then people will stay.
yes, we want to see what happens with Dre. I got a strong feeling she gonna cheat, and
Yeah.
but yeah, thanks for hopping on the show, cuz. Um, hit that like button if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you haven't already. Go to I Be Ballin' Basketball Show on YouTube. She also has a Facebook group, which it gets sturdy in there. It's get a little wild in there. You never know what you're gonna see.
I never know what you're gonna see.
um,
Yeah, hop on Facebook. I be balling Facebook group.
yep, hop on the group, subscribe to her channel, do all those things, get it popping. But yeah, thanks for coming on the show, cuz this wraps it up for Road to Win. Peace.
Ciao, ciao.